What's up, everybody? So, oh, oh you couldn't hear me. I had I had my headphones in, which is crazy. Let's see, make sure I can see my comments. There we go. So, what's up, everybody? Today, I am representing once again, like yesterday, the Wrestling Pit podcast, my own channel, Little Bit Man Gaming, and also Chris's channel, Chris Wrestling Views. Though there are others, hopefully, I know everybody's a little bit busy on their Sunday, but I will put those who join, they will join, and I'll put them in. Let's see what I got here. Sorry, I was getting text messages. So, as you can see from the title of the video, so what do you want to talk about? We're going to start this off with the news about Odyssey Jones because Wrestling Pit podcast have not covered that. So, with that being said, what sparked this first topic is because on Twitter there's an account called The Truth About Odyssey Jones. And I don't know if this is started by it sounded this might be like his girlfriend or wife, I should say. I don't know if he was married or not. But yeah, this was sent to me by Chris, or sent to us by Chris, I should say. And it's funny. It's not funny, but it's tragic that it says the world needs to know the real Odyssey Jones, Amari Palmer. I can't say his middle name. They say it's a woman beater. I could have died while on vacation with him, and he wants to pretend like nothing happened and try to keep me shut. The mental distress from your abuse needs to be known. Odyssey Jones is a woman beater and almost killed me while on vacation with him. That that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't. I know people like to go use social media because you got like the best outreach when it comes to that, to getting your truth heard, to getting your story out there, right? But I don't think Odyssey Jones, like in this case, because it's still considered allegations at this point, even though it's pretty much all but confirmed. I don't think WWE has come out and confirmed it, but it's all but confirmed that WWE fired Odyssey Jones. Um, but I can't. I don't think I could use. I would just have to go to court. Like I would have to sell this at court. I don't think I could like just go out and put my business out there on social media like that. Like I would have to take him to court, and whatever became of the situation, that's what it is. But I don't think I would have, I don't think I could have put my business on social media like that. I don't think I could. I don't think I really could. There go Chris. Okay, there you go, Chris. I would just get. I think you might be muted.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Not much.
Whew.
So I just started out with talking about Odyssey Jones here. Um,
Hmm.
I was just about to go pull up that Twitter account to see like what was all posted on there. I don't know if it's still up. What was it called? The real what?
Uh,
The truth about Odyssey Jones.
yes, the truth about Odyssey Jones. If you guys haven't seen that, there's been like one guy in particular that actually talked about it on YouTube. But then again, there was a guy that had like the actual thing of it, and it was Twitter/X, however you want to find it. Just put up there the truth about Odyssey Jones, and it will definitely be up there. Um, give me one. I actually let's see if I can actually pull it up on my laptop. I probably can. And then we can like share screen.
Hmm.
Give me just a moment. Yeah, it's definitely up here.
No, I
But
don't
yeah.
think I can find it. Did that account got deleted?
Yeah, just type in the truth about Odyssey Jones, just like all one word on X.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Make sure I got everything spelled right. Ah, that's why I forgot the truth part.
Ah, gotcha.
There we go. All right. So I don't see no. Yeah, they deleted all the replies. Oh no, here we go. Ah, he comes to me. Okay, there was only one more after it says Odyssey Jones is a woman beater and almost killed me while on vacation with him. It was as another one. I have every proof you need to back this statement up. Okay.
Mm. And that's
Left
probably
me
what.
bruised. Oh, left me bruised up with slight concussion while on vacation for his birthday. Wow.
Oh wow, dang. That's
Nothing
yeah.
but
That
a woman beater, and I will no longer be quiet.
I wonder
Busy
who.
putting
I wonder
busy
who's.
putting hands on women while on vacation, trying to keep me so okay.
What's up, you guys that are joining in? I see we got 4 people that are in right now. We're just pretty much talking about that the thing what we found on X. If you guys want to go onto X on your phone while you check out our video, it's called The Truth About Odyssey Jones. There's a profile there where probably his fiance, girlfriend, or whomever was definitely talking, definitely talking about Odyssey Jones, like talking about Odyssey Jones and everything like that. Now it is crazy how he actually had done this. Um, and these are probably some of the allegations and everything that that caused them actually to get fired. And once they seen that, they went ahead and
I mean,
um
it's just a lot. It's like a lot here on here. It's just like accusing him of being a woman beater.
right. So it's like,
Like it's just
yes.
like all these, it's just woman beater this, woman beater that. It's
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm up.
And they tagging like WWE and Odyssey Jones and everything too.
Yeah, that's probably definitely how WWE seen it. And once they seen that, it was like, nah, man, you got to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be like how they did that, how they seen it, because like they're tagged in every post. Like every post on there is got his name, and they tagged in it, and they probably did a probably like, man, what's this? And he probably was like, that's not whatever, but it's still considered allegations if they have it haven't been no hard proof.
Right.
So I'm trying to
Goodness.
figure out. So my I just wanted to give my opinion on it because it's for to get one thing straight. Nobody here in Wrestling Pit podcast believes in domestic violence, and you should never put your
Definitely
hands on
not.
a woman.
Definitely
Should
not.
never put your hands on a woman. Your the only time you should defend yourself against anybody is when your life is in danger. And
Right.
if it's a woman, you don't need to you don't need to be super over just kicking her butt. But I mean, like
Yeah.
first make sure none of your vitals get hurt. Get yourself away, and then call the police. And you don't got to go overboard with protect yourself when it comes to a woman. Now I understand when it's a man versus a man, you might have to go overboard to get that man to stop that man from attacking you, but you don't have to do that same level of effort with a woman. But never put
Right.
your hands on a woman. Never put your hands on a woman unless
Definitely not.
you're like absolutely certain that your life is in danger. Absolutely
Eh,
certain.
Yeah, because that right there, man, is definitely called for. Like I was saying yesterday in our video, like this man is too big to be trying to put his hands on anybody, and the tallest he is too.
Oh
Definitely,
yeah,
man. It's like, yeah,
he, he,
definitely,
he, he's too big for that.
yeah. It's like, what is he like six? What is he like 6'6" or something?
Yeah, like 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Yeah, something
And
like that.
the craziest thing about all of this, like this man was definitely having like I can imagine actually for this man to be sitting home for a whole year and not being able to like wrestle, and I guess he wanting to go put his hands on somebody, and then when WWE said, "Hey, we need you on," he didn't think that this was gonna come back and get him. So now he done lost. Not only he has lost his job, but now he done ruined like his whole reputation. So not knowing if any of these on-screen TV people will will accept him at all. Not TNA, not AEW, or none of that stuff. Because it's crazy. I mean, you see how they got rid of CM Punk just because of a backstage fight. No, it's
Right,
like so. I mean, just imagine like it's real. It's definitely real crazy. And he had something good going on, and could have made something people were actually into. Now I don't know how WWE is going to do this now with Odyssey Jones or any. I mean, not with Odyssey Jones, but with the New Day or anything like that, because now will we have New Day still kind of do that little turn thing? Will Karrion Cross have to play a role in this some kind of way? Uh,
Oh, I
who
believe they still gonna do it. They just probably not gonna have. It's obviously not gonna have Odyssey Jones being like the catalyst for it, but they gonna figure out a way to still do it.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna have to like change like the structure of this. So we'll definitely see tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. Plus, tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, you guys will be uh a limited commercial thing or something they were saying last week for all shows Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Limited commercial, something like that. I gotta freaking find
But
it.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much commercial breaks throughout the show. Basically,
Right,
obviously
right,
they still got to do some commercial breaks to pay the bills, but I don't think it's gonna be a lot. I don't think it's gonna be a
right.
lot. But the thing is about this whole Odyssey Jones situation is, what if it's just that? What if it's just a ex lover or somebody that just mad and just want to get back at him? Because like we do live in a world where that has happened before, where somebody is mad at you and they just want to get back at you, so they make up a story they know that's going to ruin your career, especially if you got a career like in WWE or in movies, television. That has happened before. So
Yeah.
that's why I felt like I still feel like WWE needed to do it. They should have did an investigation before firing him. They should have suspended him for sure. Get him off TV, suspend him. But you shouldn't have fired him unless you could prove without because in this situation, especially a situation like this, you're innocent to proven guilty. And even with all this, this doesn't prove that he actually did anything. This is just one person saying he did something. So at the very least, and this is the September 8th. So at least up until now, we still haven't heard a definitive. We still haven't heard or seen definitive proof that he actually did all this. So as of right now, this is his word against her word, and
Now the thing
you shouldn't fire somebody up for a he say she say.
Now the thing is, speaking of allegations, I guess WWE wasn't taking that chance anymore after what Vince did. So they was like,
No,
"Oh no,
exactly.
man, you got to get the hell up out of here." So
No,
they weren't take
that's what it seemed
they
like. It seemed like they wasn't taking no chances no more. They wasn't taking no chances.
because they had to dig deep. They had to find people, had to investigate it, and all the other stuff or whatever, and get info back and all that. And then they finally put Vince away for sure because he was still there a little bit, but then again, it
And
was like,
then
nah.
he was there for a little bit. Then he retired, and then he came back so he could sell the company. then
Yeah.
tried to stay on, but then he got forced out. Once and for all.
Hey, I really wonder how much money did he make off that, off WWE by selling it.
Oh, by selling it.
I wonder how much he made.
I heard he made a lot. He made a lot with that Netflix
Shit.
deal.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Net.
not Netflix, but TKO. I meant to say he made a lot with
Yeah.
TKO.
Now, speaking of the Netflix deal, as far as everything else, now I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was one of these pay-per-views. It wasn't SummerSlam. It was either about 2 or 3 pay-per-views ago. And I remember
Oh,
Triple
that
H
would
was
be
talking about.
what? That would either be WrestleMania or Backlash.
I think it
Oh
was
no,
back.
Money in
Yeah,
the Bank.
Backlash. No, 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 it was Backlash. So
Okay.
Triple H was pretty much um talking about the Raw going to Netflix, because somebody, one of the little media people, asked him how what is in store for Raw. I mean the Netflix thing, whatever. And
Mm,
so Triple H, and I'm not sure if I'm 100% correct, but you correct me if I'm wrong, or audience, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he did say that the pay-per-views will actually be on Netflix, and like any other WWE stuff will be on Netflix. And I was like, huh, what?
I think so because I don't think they could. I don't think they'll be on Peacock anymore.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I have to. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure as of right now, my understanding was Monday Night Raw was going to be on Netflix. I don't know if they still partner with Peacock. I had to look more into it, but I'm pretty sure it's either going to be all on Netflix, even the pay per views, or just Monday Night Raw is going to be on pay per view. I'm more so that Monday Night Raw is going to be on Netflix, and the pay per views and stuff is still going to be on like Peacock. That's what I'm thinking, because it was only like I think it was only suggested that Raw was going to be on Netflix, and it was going to be mostly like a TV 14 thing that was going to have more
Hmm.
freedom due to the fact that there's no TV regulation when it comes to it.
Right. Now, the next thing I am wondering, how is WWE is going to do this thing to where Raw's on Netflix, but will it be live? Is my question.
Oh yeah, it's going to be live. It's going to be live.
I've never seen anything live on Netflix.
That's going to be the crazy part. It's going to be live on Netflix, and I don't think Netflix has ever did anything live before.
Well, I mean,
I don't. Well,
versus.
no, because they're gonna have that Mike Tyson fight. Even is going to be the second live thing they do. Because I think Netflix is going to
Oh,
be
okay.
where that Mike Tyson fight is going to happen. So that'll be the second thing live they do. But now, actually, that'll be the first. That's going to be the
Hmm.
first because that Mike Tyson fight happens before Raw goes to Netflix.
So, WWE did change that I seen last night. After scrolling through, let me see if I can find it on ringsidenews.com real
Uh-huh.
quick, so I can share it. I do got some more wrestling news that is up here as well on ringsidenews.com. Oh man, let me see, where is it?
We also going to be talking about AEW too, but we're going to get to that a little later.
Yeah, that
The
was.
craziness that happened with that. I didn't see the pay per view, but I heard some crazy stuff coming out of that. I'm like, whoa, what
I've
are they doing?
I've actually seen it. Yeah, I definitely seen it, man. You do not want to see nothing like that. That dang cinder block spot. Oh my god. Oh
Bro, I heard they were
no.
doing like they took they went so far they have to censor what they did with Daniel Bryan.
Really? Oh
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah. They put a yeah, that's right. They tied a plastic bag on his head.
I'm like,
I
what
was
is
like,
that?
no.
I'm like,
Um,
what is y'all doing?
let's see. See if I can find it. Goodness, y'all. I'm I'm gonna share the screen here in a second. Once I find it, because they did say that the Raw that's coming to Netflix will be starting on January 1st. Is what I wanted you guys to actually see. That Raw
Oh,
will, yeah, it'll
it's
be
gonna be
starting
January 1st.
It was gonna be the Monday after the Monday. Yeah, they said it was gonna be the 6th, but now they done changed it until July 1st. I mean,
Oh,
January 1st. Excuse me, January 1st.
January
Um,
first.
yeah,
That's gonna be crazy because they just announced that it was going Triple H and then Cody Rhodes just announced that it was going to be on the 6th. Because I think he announced that in the press conference for when they did the Bash of Berlin after that post conference they did after the show. He announced that it was going to be on the 6th. So I think they said he took Triple H's spot because Triple H couldn't be there.
gotcha.
But yeah,
Huh. As far as Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, you guys in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, they just announced the match. There will be Dominic Mysterio will face Dragon Lee on Raw. Then they said this match was announced on WWE's official Twitter page. So yeah,
and I
hold on,
think Bret Hart.
give me one. Hey,
Uh-huh.
what is?
I think Bret Hart is going to be on the show too, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's been an announcement that Bret Hart is going to be on there. I think we're eventually going to see. I don't know about tomorrow night, but I think we're eventually going to see Hulk Hogan and Melina and Victoria at a certain point in time. But I think it's going to start happening slowly. Maybe Melina and they'll go to NXT or whatnot. But yeah, I think Bret Hart is going to be announced with that. I think Natalia is going to be there too. I'm pretty sure Natalia is going to be there. Um, I think she should be. She makes sense. They're going to be at Calgary. I think it makes sense that Natalia is the mystery partner for Lyra and Zelina Vega. So I could see that happening as well. Uh, Monday Night Raw should be an interesting one. It should be an interesting one because I wonder if they're gonna keep playing up this leg injury that Rhea got from Liv. Like how who's gonna be because okay, Liv didn't defend the title at Bash of Berlin, but she gotta defend that title eventually. So I guess and they've been playing up like her having her title defense again against Zelina Vega, but I think they kind of moved away from that because now Zelina's in like this feud with the Pure Fusion Collective. Or I think they took the out of it now, so it's now just Pure Fusion Collective. Um, but I honestly think Monday Night Raw is going to be a pretty good one. Um, the fact that we only got one pay per view in this month of September, and that's going to be an NXT pay per view. We have no main roster pay per view, so we have a whole month to build up to Bad Blood. Bad Blood will be a pay per view for next month, I believe, in October. Yeah, it'll be October. So that's I think I need Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown to be cooking since we don't have a pay per view that's for the main roster. They gotta be cooking every episode because they gotta wait until October just to do Bad Blood. and I swear either Solo versus Roman, I could see that happening at Bad Blood. That
Yeah,
needs
we
to be
got
a
like
first blood match.
we gotta wait like three. I think it's like 3 weeks. Is it 3 or 2? No, it's 3 weeks. Yeah, we gotta wait 3 weeks because
Look, it's
it's
like at the begin. It's beginning October, I think.
yeah, October the 6th on a Saturday. So yeah, I thought about going, you guys. But
Oh
I'm
yeah, it's
like,
in your backyard, right?
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I was like for sure. I was like, I want to go. Um,
That I
so
would want to go just because it's an old school pay per view. That was one of the old school pay per views I always wanted to go to was Bad Blood.
right now, um, the next topic I want to talk about is AEW All Out 2024. Now, what people are definitely talking about is the spot like with Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page. So pretty much
Talking about
throughout
the
that
injection, the needle injection stuff.
the needle injection, like
Oh,
so what happened was way before the cage lowered down, Swerve Strickland started attacking Hangman Page, trying to get a man closed by the cage and everything. I was like, whoa.
oh yeah, I've seen. I saw that. I've seen that like the clips and stuff of that. I'm like, they trying to kill each other. What the heck is going
Yeah,
on?
and the way and like the stuff they agreed upon throughout this match, man, was like ridiculous. Like they pretty much what happened was oh well oh okay, Xavier, what is going on, sir? So that was the first part we talked about when we first started the video. We talked about why he was fired. So he pretty much was fired. He was pretty much
Due to
fired
the
for
for domestic or allegations of domestic abuse. Cause
so there's like a page here on X, and if you type in the truth about Odyssey Jones, you will actually find it on X, and it's like a couple of things where they done tag WWE in it. Looks like they tag Odyssey Jones in it. The person said
every
this
post,
world, yeah, the first post on July 19th of this year said at Odyssey Jones Twitter account at WWE. Oh, you don't do social media? Okay, okay. So I'll pretty much tell you about what is going on with it. It said the world needs to know the real Odyssey Jones, and then they ended up saying his actual real name, Omari Ja Palmer, is a woman beater. They said, and the lady said, here, had like put WWE into it. I could have died while on vacation with him, and he pretend like nothing happened, and he keeps trying to, well, keep her, like pretty much keep her shut up. And so pretty much she said the mental distress from your abuse needs to be known. And then the next post here said Odyssey Jones is a woman beater and almost killed me while I was on vacation with him. So pretty much this is probably like a fiance or a girlfriend. Little big man, he was saying that it probably could have been like like an ex lover of some sort. But then
yeah,
again,
it's because that's what it sound like. It sound like it's like his. It could be like his current girlfriend or ex lover, but it is, to be fair, it is still alleged as an allegation. It's not, it has not been proven true whether this is a true statement or not. These are just allegations that's been put out against him. But WWE is not taking chances. So at least that's my theory on this. Why they fired him before doing a thorough investigation is that they not taking any chances, especially with the fact that they still dealing with the Vince man, whole situation there. So we feel like, okay, so they probably just not taking any chances. They
I
fired
mean,
them, but it's
I mean,
still considered an allegation at this point.
I mean, it's definitely also crazy as well, because they actually released Zach. Well, you guys probably don't know him, but Zachary Wentz, which he's the which he was the guy that was like with Wesley at one point on NXT.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I know what you're talking about to do with Wesley.
yeah, yeah. Something with his ex or something or whatever ended up telling WWE something, and then ended up getting him fired. And then couple months later or so, he ended up going to TNA. But it's surprising that they allowed him back on WWE TV. But Sabier, he said if it is true, he's dumb and trash. If
Don't say that last part. Yeah.
yeah, to court, yes. That
But
is
yeah. No,
that's
but
why
I
he,
mean that is true though. Like if it's not true, he can take her to court for defamation. I think it's called, basically for
mhm,
slandering his name and reputation with a big allegation like that. So
right,
he can take her to court if it's not true. But it's one of those things where I you hate to see something like this happen because we don't know if it's true or not because as like I said before, as it's September 8th when we are making this video, and as of right now, it has not been confirmed to be true. It's still placed as an allegation.
right, right.
The
Um,
Rock last assassination attempt on Donald Trump.
oh yeah. So another thing, you guys, as far as we were getting into this part
The
right here,
AEW. Yeah.
the AEW thing, I do not know how that referee was a part of this match at all. They needed a stronger referee. They didn't need nobody that old. But Hangman Adam, they said what kind of needle it was, and he opened his mouth and punched right through his mouth, and Swerve like had his like mouth open, man. It was like it was just crazy. And after then, Swerve ended up, pulling it out of his mouth, but he was still dazed. And that's what Hangman Page that's freaking boshed this man right across the head with the chair. And as far and going back, earlier throughout the match, going back to the cinder block spot, you know how WWE always had like a cinder block, like when you hit somebody with a cinder block, sometimes it would like crumble or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
no, when Hangman Page end up hitting like a backdrop on the edge of a cinder block brick on Hangman Page at the beginning of the match, he didn't slam him on the brick, he slammed him on the edge of the brick. Well, cinder block, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, no. So Hangman Adam Page ended up doing a spot on the brick as well to Swerve Strickland. So I guess Swerve Strickland and him said, hey, if you do this, then I'm gonna do this. And it was just like a whole crazy match, especially especially with that being said, you guys. Um uh, AEW, and now it's saying that AEW is criticized for the controversial needle spot. And a lot. I mean,
Yeah, because you just put on there that a guy just ejected him with some type of substance and drugged him so he could beat him in the match. That's not even the worst of
yeah,
the atrocities that happened on that pay per view.
and and actually, let's just read about it real quick and see what they actually said here, because this is like crazy.
But
It says
you're right,
at
Xavier.
AEW All Out.
No, I was about to say, to his question. I mean, to his
It says
comment.
at AEW All Out. Oh
Go
wait.
ahead, go ahead.
Oh, let me see it. Let's see.
He was saying,
Let's
all
see.
it takes is
AEW
an
still using real
allegation.
things hurt him. Yeah,
Yeah, all it takes is an allegation to destroy a
yeah,
man's
that
world.
destroys a man.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. AEW still using real things to hurt themselves. We don't need that to be entertained when all these guys learn. Well, when these guys learn, the CM Punk thing has taught them fools nothing. Tony Khan needs to be held accountable. Yeah, I mean, if they really still are using real things
I
to
mean,
hurt
he
each other, they're crazy for that, man. Because I want to be entertained. I don't want to
yeah,
see you guys kill yourselves for that entertainment. I'm not barbaric.
yeah. Like, sorry, guys, I had to cut my camera off for a second, because it's kind of making me look laggish, like. But yeah, that is just crazy. So the next thing here that I want to talk about, the thing I was saying here, it says Swerve Strickland and Adam Page face off in a punishing lights out steel cage match that quickly escalated. The fight began with the intent, so on and so forth. And they talked about where both wrestlers use like staple gun. So as far as with that staple gun spot, Swerve Strickland had a picture of of his kids and everything, and stapled it to Hangman Adam Page's face, and then ripped it off. I'm like, what in the
Oh,
hell?
so they
Yeah, he
really was
stapled it.
stapling. They really was stapling each other, like just sitting there, like
So,
wow.
when Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland had one of their matches, before, it wasn't no steel cage match. It was just like a normal, I would call it like a Falls Count Anywhere match. And so
Uh-huh.
Swerve Strickland was out there. I believe this was what paper. I can't remember what pay per view what it was. But it was earlier this year, or last year, whatever. But Swerve Strickland, ended up getting stapled by Hangman Page, like freaking staple him here, stapled him like staple left and right part like of his pectoral muscle, and everything. And Swerve Strickland like just started laughing, and then that's when Swerve Strickland like started stapling him in on the side of his face, on his neck and everything. I'm like, what the heck? But Swerve Strickland was laughing it off, y'all. Like it was just giggling. And
And
it like
I'm just sitting here like, why though? We didn't really.
yeah.
I don't. That,
Oh, but let me tell you another part. He actually no, so that picture part, I mean it was Hangman Page's family picture that he stapled to Hangman's face. But
mm,
as far as the staple thing, as I was saying before in their match, their previous match before this one, like the staple, like Swerve Strickland ended up stapling himself. Like if you watch Swerve Strickland music video, if you can't find that match, you can see it like in his just type in AEW Strickland's theme song and watch the one that
mm,
has like a video Titron, and you'll see where he like stapled himself or whatever. And you'll also see the other part. Yeah, it's crazy. Um so they said this bout was marked by a significant violence with both competitors bleeding and enduring severe blows. Swerve Strickland sent Hangman crashing through a table, but Page responded with a powerful dead eye uh, finisher maneuver. The match reached a beautiful climax when Page executed a power bomb onto a cinder block, onto a cinder block, causing Strickland to land on it directly. And when you see when he dropped on that brick, man, it was like, oh no. Jonathan Coachman actually took to Twitter and heavily criticized AEW decision to use a yeah, that's what it was, a hypodermic needle in the steel cage between
that's what I'm
Hangman
saying.
and
It wasn't
Swerve
like
Strickland at
even.
All Out.
It wasn't even like a fake needle or anything. They used like a real needle. I'm like, what is Tony Khan doing? Like, I
I
get it.
don't
You want to be.
Nobody knows where he got it from. Is what everybody wondering, like, where did he get this needle from?
They don't know where he got it from.
No.
I thought they
After
somebody
like you
hold on. They didn't agree to this spot.
so I'm not sure if they agreed to that spot or not. With that in the chair shot, no. But I know that they definitely because how when you seen the match and you seen where Swerve Strickland ended up hitting the move on the brick to Hangman, then Hangman
Uh-huh.
ended up following up with a power bomb onto the brick with him landing directly on the brick. So depending on which one was more impactful, hey, you take this one, I do this one. But that was no fake brick. Just like crazy Darby Allin, this man jumped through some real glass a couple months back
Oh
before
my
I think it was
god.
Sting's retirement's tag team match. And that
Yeah,
was
I remember
just
everybody kept saying, "See, Punk, we use real glass." It's like, man, leave that stuff alone. We don't want you guys to kill yourselves for our entertainment. You
yeah,
do
I
that
mean,
enough. You do that enough just with the fake moves, just like doing the moves kind of fakely. you still
I
mess
would.
up your body.
So honestly, quick question. Just go through you a little bit, man, to everybody. Would you want to see somebody use some real stuff, or would you rather see like, rather see like a actual match, something like a match, just like with Daniel Garcia and MJF, like their match, it was pretty cool and everything. They didn't have like anything bad. They did like some low blows or whatever, and uh dropping somebody on their neck or something like that. But that wasn't very impactful or anything like that. But yeah, also this is here what Jonathan Coachman said. He said that needle was some of the most worst things I've seen in a long time, and anyone defending it is simply blindly loyal, which shows me that is that everything I get on ah, which shows me that everything I
That
get
tongue
on
tied.
here, yeah, is you're a WWE mark. All you do is kiss Triple H's. Well, clearly you never watch at Behind the Buckle, because we are far from WWE mouthpiece. We talk about pro wrestling, and today is how badly AEW is trying to make headlines, and these are the wrong ones. My goodness, it was one awful decision after another. Last one for me. On to the NFL today, and something positive. Now, with that being said, you guys, that that match is gruesome, and also with that being said, it looks like Swerve Strickland will be taking time off. As you can see right here, both MJF and Swerve Strickland will be taking time off. And So yeah, they're losing two of their biggest stars. AEW is losing two of their biggest stars right here. Like
Yeah, they
like
need to recover after what
MJF,
they just went through.
yeah. And they're losing big stars on TV. Like their numbers are gonna drop more than they ever had before. Like that time when they wanted MJF back so bad, and he came back and everybody erupted and everything. And he's
Hmm.
like the golden person on the microphone. I mean, you got Christian Cage too, but at the same time, Christian Cage is still trying to chase after the AEW World Title from Brian Danielson. I mean, we'll get to Brian Danielson here in a few. And then
Yeah,
on the
we're
other
gonna
hand, you
get
got
to that craziness in a few, but
yeah, I'm gonna actually pull up the photograph of it as well. Even though you can probably see one of the pictures. Swerve Strickland, of course, him taking time off. He's like one of the guys that gets the crowd pumped up. Can't nobody at all get the crowd pumped up with Swerve Strickland. I mean, you see the old people, like man, like you see the old people like out there dancing, and you just see Prince, and all that stuff, man. It's like very entertaining. Sabir said that that's crazy what happened when you try to employ your friend instead of the boss. Tony Khan is whack as an owner and a boss. I feel for Shane. Now, Tony Khan, I mean, he just wants stuff to be real. He's really thinking like that he can definitely get over with this. And of course, you can, but at the same time, when you do stuff real, somebody's gonna even end up suing AEW. Like,
yeah, they for
yeah,
sure.
like
Like, come on, man. Like you can't.
WWE has the thing. Do not try at home. Please do not try at home. They put it on
Yeah,
there.
and that's just for the fake stuff. Like
Yeah,
we not even. And now when AEW doing what they do, it's like, what
yeah,
is y'all doing?
like a little kid or whatever is gonna have a brick. They was like, oh shoot, y'all seen that brick with you? They're like, yeah, let's use a brick too. And then little like even though like I said in WWE they even put it on their games. Hey, don't try this at home either.
Yeah, for sure.
When old white people, yeah, like like even the old people, man. Like I said with Swerve Strickland, like AEW is losing a lot. These are their two biggest people right here. You got Brian Danielson, but this man is on his way out. He's about to lose the AEW World Title. So, I mean, once he loses that title, then more likely it's going to be either Christian Cage or Darby Allin actually getting this title here. And
Mm.
once he do get that title, I mean, the crowd really is not going to be behind no Darby Allen for real. You'll get like some couple claps or whatever in there, but nah, not really. Sorry to put you to sleep, little big man. I see you over there about to fall asleep. Uh,
No. You good? No, I was rubbing my eyes because something jumped in my eye.
oh no, you get me. So, like I said, with that being said, it's just pretty much these are two of the biggest stars that AEW has. Like people will boo MJF, but they still like this man. Like you, like with Swerve Strickland, I mean, most people may not like him because what he did to Hangman Adam Page. Like, okay, so it all started when Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland went to Hangman Adam Page's house and was talking like to his son in the room or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
so this, I mean, it's probably one of the things that they agreed upon to, but they decided to make it cook a whole lot. But using the real stuff, nah.
I mean,
Now,
that's just crazy to me. Like to be sitting there doing real stuff, like, bro. And then yeah, this like this this is the part I was talking about that was like so crazy they had to censor it because you was really it looked like you were trying to kill the man. Like
exactly.
what was they think? I'm like, okay, Tony, like
So
look, Tony, come here,
this,
Tony. Like, reel this in, man. Okay, we get it. You want to make yourself big. You're trying to compete
talk
with
that Jericho
WWE,
man.
but Jesus Christ, man, don't do it on this level. You're gonna kill somebody before you get there.
So the thing was, what happened? So what happened pretty much with this is Brian Danielson had his one-on-one match with Jack Perry. I'm not gonna say Jungle Boy, but Jack Perry. He had his one-on-one
Mm-hmm.
match with him. Ended up hitting do I call it the psycho knee or whatever, that running knee thing he always
Oh,
do.
the running
Ends
knee.
up pit
Yeah.
yeah, ends up pinning Jack Perry, and after the end the BCC comes out. So Claudio was
Was
out.
that the Blackpool
Uh,
or something like that?
yeah, Blackpool comeback. So you had Claudio out there, you had Willa Yuta out there, you had I'm not gonna say that word, but Pack out there. But he has a
Mm-hmm.
D at the beginning of his name. And then you had John Moxley out there. You had I think they said her name was Mershina Safir. And of course you had, I think I said Moxley already, but
Yeah, you said
so
my.
they raised his hand and everything, and that's when Claudio just freaking uppercutted that man. I was like, oh shoot. And then so next thing you know, Willa Yuta was like, hold on, what's going on here? So Willa Yuta, which is the dark hair Philippine looking like guy, he ended up looking and was like, he was like the Pack was actually hugging this man, trying to hold him back and everything. And that's when John Moxley ended up putting a bag on this man head. I'm not sure what kind of, I know it was a clear bag, but I didn't want to
Yeah, it was
show
a
that.
clear bag. And they was like it was like they was basically suffocating this man. And from what I hear,
You
it
got the
was to the
mama.
point where it has to be censored. Like I think they had to censor. Like if you try to go back and look at it, they got to censor the actual video because it was too
You
brutal.
got the mama.
And that's crazy to me. Like, bro, you never had to take it that far just to try to make a name for yourself. Like you don't have to take it that far.
And the thing is, I don't care about AEW releasing a statement, following John Moxley thing or whatever. Now, before I
Mm-hmm.
get into reading this topic here, John Moxley, he, um, John Moxley was pretty much talking about, hey, this is not your company anymore. He said this last week or the week before last on AEW TV, and then he pretty much start tagging people backstage. Him and Serena Mercier, however you say it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so after then, he's just been attacking people out of nowhere, and he keeps calling out Darby Allen for some reason. He said, "Hey man," he said, "I'm not trying to get you or anything." He said, "But I just want to talk." We haven't seen Darby Allen on TV since AEW All In the week
He's still
before
recovering
last.
from being hit by a bus, right?
No. No. He's fine. He's fine. I know his like something about his foot at one point, but no. Darby Allen has been wrestling though. I
Oh,
forgot who. Yeah, I forgot who he wrestled. But he's fine. Sting ended up coming out at AEW All In to
yeah, I heard about that. I heard
run off
Sting
some
was
people.
there.
Yeah, and so
I'm like,
yeah,
man, I
jump.
thought you was enjoying retirement, man. My boy Sting, what you doing coming back?
I'm like, dude, like, come on, man. It could be anybody. It could have been anybody else. It pretty much says here, you guys. It says the chaos begins when Kill Switch. Well, you know who that is, which is Luchasaurus or whatever, that green
Hmm.
lizard looking like dude. And so what happened right there? It said Kill Switch and Christian Cage appeared, seemingly intending to cash in his AEW World Championship match clause. However, before Cage could make his move, Moxley arrived, joined by Claudio Castagnoli, Willer Yuta, and the oh Pack. I was about to
Mm.
say the other word.
Mm.
So things took a darker turn as Pac restrained Yuta and Moxley. This is what I was talking about, you guys. And Moxley attempted to suffocate Danielson with a plastic bag. The unexpected of Marina Shafir. That is her name. Okay, cool. Seemingly confirmed the formation of a new sinister faction led by John Moxley, featuring Marina Shafir, Pac, Claudio Castagnoli, and Moxley himself. Who else are they going to recruit? Are they trying to get
Wow,
John Mox? I mean,
that's
are they trying to get Darby? I don't know. Yeah, like he told what's his face? He said, "Hey, he said in the camera, he said, "Hey, this is not your company." So it looks like it leading something to like Shane McMahon to actually I thought he was going to be at AEW All Out to try to boost up the show,
I
but
thought he
he
was too.
wasn't.
I thought Sammy
And
Man
so
was gonna make his
AEW
appearance.
I thought he was gonna be at All In 2 weeks ago, but we didn't get it. But it says due to the graphic
I
nature
think
of
he
the
was.
attack
I thought
on
he was gonna be at
Danielson,
one of these pay per views, which would be
right?
insane to
What?
see Sammy Man
What?
in a whole different company.
Now read this part right here. It says AEW does not condone sex actions. Really? They said they won't be showing. They said they won't be showing any footage, but they don't condone any of those actions at all. I'm like, are you
What?
serious?
Due
Yeah,
to the
you see it
graphic
there.
nature of the attack on
Kind
Dan
of.
Bryan, we will not be sharing the footage. AW not condone sex actions. But you did. You the
Well,
one
y'all
who
did.
did it.
Yeah,
Shane is a good
and
man
then
for
that
doing
bad spot,
charity
like
work.
man.
You said that's charity work. Him
Yeah,
going to AEW. I don't know.
yeah,
I
man.
mean, it could be. It could be.
That John was crazy, man. But everything goes. Now I feel like Brian Danson is gonna have to relinquish that world title. Honestly,
Yeah, most likely.
that's
Most likely.
yeah. This what I definitely feel like he's gonna have to relinquish that world title. After that, I mean, it's like it's crazy,
But he
but
didn't
then
he say
again,
didn't he say once he lose the title, that's when he get ready to retire?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh
I,
wow,
I
that
figured that's what I
that
figured.
that is wrong. Come on now.
Rhea Ripley says Damien Priest embodies the bisexual Undertaker monoker.
Ain't no way, man. Like, come on, Rhea. Like, you ain't gonna do this. So, it said during the
I know I
interview, I just
I
want to talk
I
about
do
this real
I
quick, you
acknowledge
guys.
that
It
for
just
sure.
caught my
There's
eye.
something
I know
wrong
you
with
guys probably seen it too.
AEW.
I know you was like, click on it, click on it.
I
Yeah,
acknowledge that
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
there's something
man.
wrong with
I'm telling you,
AEW.
man. Somebody, that company. What? Yeah, they're gonna get sued, man. Like
Oh, for sure. Damon Priest has
I
picked up
understand.
many nicknames during his WWE career, but one that really stuck with fans is bisexual Undertaker. Who called him that? Somebody called him, and it's just been a thing now. Somebody called him a bisexual Undertaker.
I guess because like his mascara and his and like
Yeah,
something I don't know. Rhea Ripley expressed her love for the nickname in good humor. So that's what Rhea Ripley said during the interview with Ring the Bell at a
ring the
SummerSlam
bell.
media week. Yep. Ripley was asked about the nickname. She confirmed that Priest definitely fits the bisexual Undertaker monarchy, and she enjoys it, even if Priest doesn't. Ripley mentioned that Priest flamboyant style, like flickering his hair before his match, makes the name all the more fitting. Despite Priest's dislike for it, Ripley expressed, as I said before, wow, that's crazy. I've never noticed a man like flicks his hair or whatever, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it was somebody on Raw who called him the bisexual Undertaker. Now I just can't remember who called him that.
Yeah,
But
I
it
can't
was
remember.
funny and it just stuck.
Jay
Jimmy
Uso expressed
James
his
Uso
interest
expressed.
in Family Feud appearance with his brother. Oh wow, okay. So let's see what they got going on here with them going to being on Family Feud. I definitely want to watch this one. Let's
Yeah,
see here.
they just did a Family Feud episode, didn't they? I think it was like
Yeah, it was.
Bianca and them, Bianca Jade and them, Selena Vega versus. They was going up against Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, and some more people. But yeah, that was
What
funny
was
when
it?
they called Damian Priest the bisexual
What was his
Undertaker. I was
name?
like,
Goodness.
Jesus
What
Christ.
that thing
They ain't
get
had to
back.
do my boy Damian Priest like that.
Yeah. I don't want to get into politics because
Yeah, I really don't
I'm
because
that not
I
wanting to
try to
talk
stay
about
away
Donald
from
Trump.
politics. You know, the whole thing
Yeah.
with Donald Trump and stuff. I try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
I just really do.
Yeah.
Like we about
Yeah.
this is about wrestling. This really ain't got nothing to do with politics whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not CNN, NBC, uh, WRBL, News Leader 9, whatever news station that you got. Yeah, we're not them. We're just the news of professional wrestling.
Yep, yep. Joe, it's a story to take years to find
Uh,
his groove with. Yeah. I mean, he did good for last Monday Night Raw. I ain't gonna say he did bad. He did good.
I
He
mean,
was definitely better than Patrick.
oh yeah, oh my God, boy, Patrick, man, I'll tell you that. What's his name?
He tried. I
Marlo.
will give Patrick that though. He tried. Patrick tried. He
Yeah, but
tried to do
he
his
was
best.
boring me on Raw.
It just wasn't for him. Him
Yeah,
being
it
an
wasn't.
announcer just wasn't like in the cards for him. But
He used
I
to
will
kill.
give Patrick that he tried to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, just Tori. I mean, he did good on Raw. He did say after Raw. I think the news came out on Tuesday last week. He said he don't feel like he did a good job at being a commentator. But I 100% like I'm 100% behind this guy. Like he definitely. I mean, he did a good job. I mean, hands down. Like,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
Mar-
That's how I felt too. I was like, no, you did a good job, brother. You did a good job.
yeah, man. But Jim Ross expects Joe Tessitore to take a year to find his groove with WWE Raw commentary. I know Jim Ross is not trying to talk or whatever. I'm not gonna get on him. I'm just gonna I'm gonna let that slide.
Mhm.
Because I do know one thing that I'm gonna point out. We do not have a WWE Dynamite. So I remember he actually mentioned that on AEW. He said, well, you guys, he said, we'll see you next time on WWE Dynamite. and I have the video to like definitely prove it on
Whoa, he
one of
said
my
WWE Dynamite.
yes. He said WWE Dynamite. Like I kid you not. Let me like dude, when I heard that, I was like WWE
I'm
what?
like Jim Ross. He missed playing for the team of WWE.
Like he literally said it, y'all. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send it to you, little big man. And I'll also put it on my community tab if you guys want to check it out. Um, but I think AEW took it down, but I still have like a short video that I posted, and people cracked up at that video so bad, y'all. He said WWE Dynamite. People were laughing. Some people was like, why did you do that? I mean,
I
because
mean, he made a mistake. He meant to say AEW, and he just thought about his original home, and was like, he meant to say AEW, but WWE came out because he know where home is. You know, home is WWE. I'm just playing,
gotcha.
y'all. AEW cool. I just don't be having time to watch it. But
Yeah,
AEW,
Wednesday night at 8. Um, but I don't know when I'm gonna be able to watch it again because now Swerve Strickland and MJF gone. The top two guys that keep the show running and keep interest going. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So now I'm guessing they're gonna try to give a lot of time to Ricochet and Will Ospreay is the only next thing I pretty much see them trying to
I hope they do
make it
have
up
a
for it.
Ricochet. I hope he don't just don't be another. Cause I swear he shouldn't have went to AEW. Should have went to TNA. But I just hope they actually do something with him and not him just not be like a background character that has nothing to do just like everybody else. Um, with that, do we got any more
Yeah.
wrestling news to talk about?
Not if you want to talk about Dave Batista, but with
Uh,
him and him saying he would love to wrestle again, but I think that's it.
nah, Dave, you done lost too much weight, bro. You don't even look like
Yeah, man.
the Batista.
Man, freaking arm used to be like dang this big, man. The
I
neck
mean,
used to be
he
like
his
that. I was
his
like,
arms used to be as big as my damn head, and now he just like
yeah,
he is small now. Like
yeah,
when I
man.
seen how small he got, I was so scared. I was like, "Why is you that small? Like, no, why did you lose that weight, Batista?
Yeah,
You looked
he was like what 310 pounds.
something like that, close to 300. Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's probably 245. I would say two
I think he
thirty.
said. Yeah, I think he said he's in the low 200s now. I think he says in the
Wow,
low 200s.
gotcha.
Let's see. That
Um,
whole Roxanne Perez and Julia is gonna be good.
yeah.
I, I honestly, I think they're gonna give it to Julia. I think they're gonna do Roxanne how they did Trick Williams, where they gave the title, the Trick Williams, the champion, they gave it to Ethan Page. But I think they're
Yep.
gonna do it. I think they're gonna do the same thing with Roxanne. I think they're gonna give Roxanne. I think Julia is gonna become the new NXT Women's Champion. Um, and then we still got what Stephanie in the wings too. Don't she still got to make her debut?
Yeah. Stephanie
Yeah, so
Valker.
we
So
still got her coming through,
so as
and
far
I
as
think she's supposed to be coming through soon too.
Julia, she will actually be wrestling this Wednesday, you guys. If you guys want to check it out, of course, on the USA channel. She will be wrestling Chelsea Green 1-on-1
On NXT.
this week. I'll be watching.
Oh,
I will
okay.
definitely be what I mean, not Wednesday, sorry, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, Tuesday,
That's what I was about to say.
Tuesday,
Wait a minute,
sorry.
Wednesday.
Oh no,
Because
Wednesday is a
Wednesday is the stupid
dynamite.
speed, and then they got
Yeah,
this. Now they trying to do like the women's speed tournament.
Yeah.
I'm like, will we please stop with this women's speed stuff? Don't do the women's speed. Don't do the man speed anymore. Get rid of speed, please. Nobody watches speed. Who watches speed? I need to know who watched speed. God dang it!
Hell came up with that. Now I do got another question. I was
Go
thinking
ahead.
about how I was thinking about welcome back, Sabir. Now I was thinking about as far as when WWE gets this women United States Championship and the women's Intercontinental Championship,
Mm-hmm.
one person I feel like that should hold the Intercontinental Championship if it's on SmackDown. I'm not sure how they're going. I'm not sure what's going to be on Raw, what's going to be on. I mean, which title going to be on Raw, which going to be on SmackDown. Which I feel like that's going to debut, of course, um, at the Raw show next year in January. But then again, I definitely am feeling that I think Michin should be holding one of those titles because compared to like some people don't know what she has been doing in NXT, but she has definitely been proving herself, and she's definitely got a lot of TV time. A lot. She definitely put on bigger matches, like with some of the young women over in NXT, and so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see her doing that. But I don't know. I think yeah, Michin needs to definitely be one of the either the Intercontinental or United States, but I definitely can see her being if it's on Raw. Well, she's on SmackDown, so it'll be the United States. Yeah, she needs to
It
hold that. She needs to
it's
hold
kind of
that.
it's kind of weird. How are you gonna put the Intercontinental Championship on Raw, and then you're gonna put the United States on SmackDown. Like Raw's
I
supposed to
think
be
it.
like, am I
I think
tripping?
it used to be like that.
Probably so.
Yeah, cause
Cause
you definitely should be able to hear us.
yeah, yeah,
Unless I
we
don't
can.
know if the feed on the video actually went when I'm about to check. Come on, YouTube. No, you definitely can hear us on the YouTube,
Yep,
so
can you
it's
hear me?
definitely you. Yeah, I can hear you.
No, okay.
No, you definitely can hear us on the YouTube, so it's definitely you. Yeah, see, that's us coming through on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
So that's
Okay.
you
Cool.
definitely can hear us on YouTube. But no, yeah, if when they bring this,
Okay.
if they do this,
Good.
if they
Good.
bring this whole women's mid card title, they they definitely should be doing it. Like if they gotta have a tournament and me chance to win the United States Championship on SmackDown, and then for Raw, I say it would definitely have to be like Chelsea Green, like being the Intercontinental.
Oh yes, for sure. I feel like those two should definitely be holding the titles.
But I want them to be because on they mentioned it on Raw how with Sami Zayn and Gunther how people use the how he used the Intercontinental as a stepping stone to get to the World Heavyweight Championship, and that's how it used to be back in the day. Both the uh, both the Intercontinental and the United States used to be stepping stone to launch you into that main title picture, and that's what they need to get back to. They need to get back to the people who wins the Intercontinental Championship, whether man or women, should be elevated after a while to the main title scene and eventually become champion.
Right.
That's how it should go. It needs to go back to that. So if they do introduce these mid card women's championships, that's the two I need to see as the first inaugural champions. I need Michin and Chelsea Green to be the champions for their respective brand. Like I said, for Raw, it should be Chelsea Green for the Intercontinental Championship, and it should be Michin on SmackDown with the United States.
Right.
But the caveat is SmackDown needs to go to 3 hours because we need to be able to facilitate these titles, and we need them to have the respective time to get those titles over. Because that's
Right.
part of the reason why the women's tag team championships are not taken seriously. They never
And
had
that's what
real time to get
say,
over.
yeah, same for like their viewership as well, because people want to see more out of like just backstage segments and then seeing a couple matches here and there and then throwing a match to next week on SmackDown. Kind of how kind of how they kind of how they did with Nia Jax championship celebration. They put it off to next week
Mhm.
on Raw. They said it was up next, so that also work as well.
They need to give, they're going to give the mid title to Becky or Bailey. Maybe Bailey, but Becky is gone for now. She's not with the company. But if she ever comes back, I can see them doing that to help elevate the title. But see, that's the thing. You don't to really put emphasis on it. It should really be a mid card title. It should be a mid card title held by a top contender. It should be a mid card title for the mid card people. That's why I think because that's how you elevate someone like Chelsea Green, someone like Me Chin. Like you
Hmm.
elevate them by giving them a title and letting them go to work. And
Hmm.
then we could get back to Me Chan going for the main title once and for all. Because it worked for John Cena. It worked for a lot of the major legend superstar that we got today, except for Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton's first title was Randy Orton's first title the World Championship, or was it the Intercontinental? I know
It
he
was the
held the
Intercontinental.
Intercontinental, right? Huh?
It was the Intercontinental. I think he held like once or twice before, and yeah, I think yeah he's either a one time or a two time Intercontinental champion.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
so. Cause I was gonna say I don't remember. I remember him winning a title before he became World Heavyweight Champion. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it
Yep.
should go. But if they do introduce this, I want SmackDown to go to 3 hours. That way, we don't have to try to rush things to cram everything into 2 hours. Just let it be two
Yeah.
hours, and
Yeah. Or
let it be 2 hours, and let them take the time. That especially with those matches should always have the should be 15 to 20 minutes
yeah.
because you
Yeah.
need the time to really sell that match and really get those people over.
I mean, especially like with the Giovanni, especially like with the Giovanni Vinci and not Giovanni Vinci, excuse me, the Andrade and Carmelo Hayes match. Like you can make
Oh yeah,
that,
oh yeah, oh yeah. That's good.
you,
That's now that they see. That's a perfect example of when
and
good
I think that's
writing
what
and good superstars come together because they don't need a title. Their matches are entertaining enough to facilitate this best out of 7 series they got going on. So
right,
sometimes you don't. You could have a good storyline without a title. It just has to be well written and make sense.
right.
Especially if and they gotta have a big payoff at the end. And obviously the payoff is one of them becoming the number one contender to LA Knight.
That or both of them get counted out.
And then it'll be a triple threat match.
Hmm.
I could definitely see them going that
And then
route too.
and
Like,
then and then Carmelo Hayes may pick up may pick up the pin and roll out the ring
yeah, he
as it,
may pick up the win and dethrone LA Knight. Like, I could see that happening. I
and
can see
then they
it's
go one
going
on.
to happen. It's going to happen. Eventually, Carmelo Hayes is going to win the United States Championship. How long?
That's
I
it.
don't know, but it's going to happen eventually.
Okay, cool, cool, man. I can't wait till you join in. We gotta let the other members know. That'd be cool, man. Just definitely let me or little big man know.
Oh yeah,
Or some,
let us know. We'll get you worked in here. Be cool to
yeah, for
have you on here. We welcome. This is This is a channel for wrestling for us. We are just wrestling fans, sharing our thoughts and opinions with the world of wrestling and other wrestling fans.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Carmelo's definitely gonna win soon. He's definitely gonna win soon. That's why I said it's gonna happen soon. Maybe not soon, but it's gonna happen soon. I guess before
Right.
the year is out, at the top of next year, he's gonna be United States champion. It's gonna happen, and I think Andrade is gonna end up being United States champion too again. It's gonna happen for both of them, but I see it happening for Carmelo first before Andrade.
Yeah.
That's
I
how I
think
see it. I see it going that way.
yeah, it's kind of bad for Andrade, man. I do feel like legit sad for this guy because AEW treated him wrong. Well, he left WWE or whatever, or either they fired him. I can't remember. And then
I
he
think
went to
no, I
AEW.
think he was just one of the people that was let go when it was
Yeah,
cutting time.
and then he ended up getting brought back, and then so well because he left AEW, and it ended up um it ended up come you know it ended up coming back. And so now it's like and so now it's like dang, they put a speed title on the man. Um, hmm, well,
not
but
not necessarily. You don't have to have a channel to join. You don't.
no, no, you
You
don't.
really
Not.
don't. That's a shot at you, Hector, for not being here. But
God dang.
no, yeah. Andrade, it's starting to work out for him though this time around. I actually see under Triple H, I can see promise for Andrade. Vince
Yeah,
McMahon, not so much, not so much. I still haven't checked out that
I
trailer
think.
too for Vince McMahon's documentary. I still gonna check that out.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm gonna check it out here probably when we get ready to hop off.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I was about to say. Like when we hop off, I'll probably check it out. But I, it's just so much history with WWE. It's such bad history, such good history. Because people still talk about, oh, well, African American people are still not represented good in WWE, and to a point they're not. To a point that it's still they're better than what they used to be, but it's still like work in progress. It's still a work in progress.
right,
Because as of right now, Bianca Belair is like the best African American. Yeah, she's like the best African American person to be booked well. She was booked way better than Bobby Lashley and Big E and Kofi Kingston and a lot of people.
right.
But I
Um,
do give Triple H credit for that. When Becky took that title, he made a good story for Bianca to get that title back from Becky. So I will give him that because he did hear the outcry and was like, yeah, let me put this in a good story so that people know, oh, we building her back up to be champion again.
now the
That's bull, dude. Black Americans are doing well in pro wrestling. Yes, they are. Swerve Strickland. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not doing good. I'm just saying in WWE's history, they not booked to particularly well. Like in the sense of booking, that's what I'm trying to get. In the sense of booking, who other than maybe The Rock and Bianca, you can't and to a degree Bobby Lashley when he was champion, but none of them had like a reign like CM Punk or Roman Reigns. None of them had that type of a reign where they got to go a whole year as a dominant champion. I never seen that. Like Kofi Kingston, Big E, Bobby Lashley, they deserve to have reigns to go on to a long year.
I mean,
The
I
Rock,
mean what
I think The Rock had a reign like that a couple of times. I think he had
I,
a
I mean
reign that
I
lasted
mean
a year.
I mean not to get off topic or anything, but wouldn't Samoan people be considered as black as well, since they
I
kind
mean,
of
to
have
a
that
yeah,
street
yeah,
talk?
yeah. I mean,
I
they
mean, look,
just are
I mean,
cousins. They just are cousins from across the water. So
no,
so
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. Don't get me wrong. It's like when you,
No, I'm not trying to play the
man,
victim card. I'm not trying to play the victim card. I'm just pointing out facts. That's all. It just if you look at WWE's history, it was like that. Okay, so what do you call Kofi and Big E getting fed and Bobby getting fed to Brock Lesnar out of nowhere? When the story never even made sense for them to get fed to Brock Lesnar. But I'm not trying to call them racist or anything like that. No, this is not. I'm not trying to call anybody racist. I'm not trying to spread hate or nothing like that. I'm just pointing out the fact that the booking for African, the booking for African American people back in the day was compared to now was a little bit bad. But now we are a lot better in today's wrestling than we were back in back in the day.
gotcha.
That's all I'm trying to point out. That it was just you know, but to compared to the 80s and the 90s, today's booking when it comes to African American people are way better than when it was back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, it's
Agreeing to do what, Sabir? Agreeing to do what?
shoot. What are some things we can? Well, shoot. Well, I do know Monday Night Raw. Like I said, we're gonna have the 8-man tag match as well.
What
Against
the?
American Made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have that match. No, are
I
you
mean,
agreeing to?
they have no choices. They got to do what they at the end of the day, independent employee, whatever you want to call them. They got to listen to the boss. If the boss say they got to be booked that way, they got to be booked that way. But it still doesn't. I mean, from a viewer standpoint, it still don't make it fair. I don't see, like, if especially if we're behind them, shouldn't you be booking according to how we feel about it? Like we the customer, read the viewer. You should be booking how we see it, not all the way, because you book it how we want to book it. We'll have a whole bunch of people being champions. Because you look the fans of WWE and wrestling are fecal. You'll have you'll have if we leave it to us, we'll have Braun Breaker as champion. Then you have Jay Uso be champion immediately after Braun Breaker just won it. And then you have somebody else be Intercontinental champion. You have somebody else you have Jay just winning the Intercontinental, then all of a sudden just beating Gunther for the title. Like it's be chaotic. So
What if what if he's the one to dethrone Gunther? That'd be crazy. I was like, what the world?
it's no, Jay's gonna have his moment, but I'm just saying, like, you leave it to us, we're gonna book it crazy. So, but you should book it at least somewhat how the fans want it to go. Look at what happened with Cody Rhodes and the Rock situation.
Oh God,
Nobody liked the way
man,
they were trying to book that, and then we eventually got it booked the way we wanted to book, right?
that
So
was
that's what I
that
mean.
was
Like in a
weird.
sense of like that, you should always book, no matter who the person is, whether it's white, black, Asian, whoever. You should if the fans are behind that person, that's the person you should be booking. Uh, to not to I guess to steal something from Rikishi, since the fans are behind Jay, he should be having better booking than what he gets. There's still something from Rikishi because Rikishi's over there crying about his boy. my boy, my boy James not getting the booking that he deserves, but it's coming, Bit Daddy Kishi. It's coming.
Wow.
No, I am not a racist. I love all people. Let's get that out. Little bit man loves everybody. I love everybody under the sun. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I don't care who you are, what you believe in, what your lifestyle is. I love everyone. I'm a peace. I'm a peace loving man. I'm a peace loving man. Love everybody. I'm just
Oh
a
my.
guy who wants everything to be better. I don't like hate. I don't like favoritism. I just want everybody to be on equal footing. That is all. That is all.
What the world? I'm at no, I'm actually scrolling here on X.
No, he said you are racist. You don't like good booking. I do like good booking. I do like good booking. I don't like I don't like the like and now the book and how they was doing with the Rock and Cody. Yeah, I don't like that type of booking because that was weird. That was weird. That like he just the Rock came out of nowhere and just trying to take over everything. We was like, wait a minute, hold up. Had you done this before Cody won the Royal Rumble, we would have been on your side. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. Now, come on now. Like, what are you doing? What do you mean you want Cody to step aside and wait for his opportunity while you face Roman at WrestleMania? No, what's going on here? No, like that. We don't.
dude,
We don't. We don't need
here
that.
it is. Here it is. That picture with Swerve Strickland.
What? That's
It
where he's.
was
I thought he stuck it on the outside. He stuck it on the inside.
yes.
Oh my god. Yes, the Rock did
Um
suffer. The Rock did suffer that. He did.
and
That was messed up.
so this is what somebody said. Uh, Elite Rockers pretty much showed all the bad spots on here.
Oh my
As you can
god.
tell,
Hold
he said
on.
AEW went from being a serious alternative to WWE to being a glorified hardcore indie show.
Yeah, they trying to be
Um,
like basically like WCW, not WCW, ECW.
no, actually GCW with the busting people's side head with light tubes and all that. Um, and then there's the that moment there.
Oh
That's
yeah, oh yeah. That's the picture I seen. I didn't see the one with the needle, but I seen him being strangled. I'm just like, what is they doing?
yeah,
Like,
man. It's
what is they doing here? I know you trying to
that.
compete with WWE, but Jesus Christ, man, that's a man with a child. Like, what? Like, think of what his daughter. I thought that was Suge Knight.
Oh my god. I'm not trying to show y'all this or whatever, but AEW don't have it on their YouTube channel or anything. But for to Drain Bam Ager, well, Drain Maker, excuse me, posted
uh,
this because he was actually live at it. And this just a quick clip, you guys, right here.
is that
Uh
the day of Brian or that's the whatchamacallit, Swerve Strickland?
the Swerve Strickland one
Oh,
with the
okay.
ending part of the thing. So here it is, right focus.
Oh wow. Oh my god. That's after he put the needle in his mouth? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
And you can actually hear that in the rafters.
Yeah, you heard that. That sound like
Yeah.
that. Wow. I miss WCW Women's Extreme Wrestling PWO was the faction to see. WEW Women's Extreme Wrestling. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, what was they thinking with that?
Odyssey,
Like,
man.
what was they thinking?
Man,
Tony
that
Khan,
joint.
like, I need to talk. I want to talk to Tony though. I want to talk to Tony. Be like, dude, what was you thinking,
I get it.
bro?
Put it on the stove.
Like,
Right. Yeah, man.
what was you thinking, man?
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna give it to either the rest of this year or sometime next year. Somebody will be suing AEW.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
for
tell you,
sure.
it's and some kids gonna try that with dropping somebody on the brick or whatever. Yeah, I mean
Like
on
you
cinder
know,
block.
that's what I'm saying. You know, somebody gonna try to do something like that.
Yeah,
If you if you're a wrestling
just like
fan,
remember WWE got sued for that one time because somebody RKO somebody or whatever. I think uh older like a 13-year-old ended up doing it to his baby brother. I was like, oh
Yeah,
no.
it's been many cases
Mm,
like that. It's been many cases like that. It's
yeah.
been many cases like
And so
that.
that's why dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
man. You shoot, man. Give us to some YouTubers out here, man. Give us some of that money. Shoot.
Yeah, we gonna be doing
Shit,
all
man.
that.
I'll be buying. I mean, I have a man, I have a new camera, new setup room, and everything. I'm actually doing. I should do.
Yeah, give me that. I
Heck
have
yeah.
a whole new setup, everything.
I have a
Since you want to,
MacBook, man. I have a MacBook, lighting and everything, man. Oh, vlog and everything. Shoot.
like, since you want to mess up everything like that, you just want to throw money away.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweet him and see if he'll get some money up, which I doubt he will because they're tight on
Yeah,
money.
yeah, they got because I remember growing up when I started watching it in the '90s. There wasn't a PSA for WWE. WWE did not have one where they said don't do this at home. It wasn't until the late '90s or like 1999 or early 2000s when we started seeing that don't try this at home. And by that time, we had like numerous that he was sued by numerous people for their children doing their product and doing the moves and stuff on their product, and people was complaining that the reason why they're suing is because they don't have no warning label, no type of thing to warn people and to warn kids not to try their moves at home. So that's why they
R-
started doing that. But then yeah, see that's what I was. It was the early two
Mm-hmm.
thousands. Yeah, so it was like but then if you look now, they still I don't think they because they don't do the intros as much as they used to do back then. We don't get that PSA no more. So it's kind of like the PSA and all that kind of went away because they don't do
Yeah,
intros as much anymore.
yeah,
Because
yeah. We
if
are.
you remember, like the intros, yeah, it was around 2002. Yeah, it was definitely around that time when they started doing the PSA stuff. Cause that
Right.
was around the time when we started getting multiple cases about kids hurting themselves and doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Dang, man.
that was one that was like for me to even watch wrestling. My mother made me promise not to do none of the moves. Of course, I wrestled a pillow and stuff, but she said I could never do that on a real person because I could hurt that person. And
Yeah,
that was the only
yeah, man.
rule I had if I was going to watch WWE, I had to promise not to do those moves for real.
Yeah, only like shoot, man. My grandma, she used to like keep like she you know how grandparents are. They keep like either teddy bears or little whatnots, whatever, on the tables and things.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
she had
yeah,
like
yeah.
so on one of her couches, she didn't like nobody to sit on that couch, so she had like little stuffed animals on there. So I took one of the bears and I freaking what did I do? I think I did I did like that Randy Orton Spike DDT thing on it, but I haven't like actually like never did it to anybody else. But besides like me and my brother, like at one point we can we can I kind of show him how to be do their stuff. This was probably like more than 10 years ago. Um,
Mm.
and let's see, 10 years ago. Let's see, I was like 17, 18 at the time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's how you know you younger than me. Cause 10 years for me is 24. I was
God
24.
dang. God
So
dang.
yeah. All right, Kevin Hart. but but no, when I was when I started watching Western, I was around 5 or 6. So I had my
Gotcha.
mother taught me that I couldn't do that type of stuff because of how I could hurt people. And then like when the cases happen, when we started getting those cases, she was like, "See, that's why I tell you you can't really do those moves on people because you could really hurt someone." You know?
Yeah. Like you can do everything that you possibly can to try and oh shoot. Try to um try to be careful with it, but nine times out of ten, it's like no. I mean, you can't do it. Like when Triple H was showing that one video where he was doing a tough enough thing, and I think the Miz was on there, but he was showing how wrestlers throw like how wrestling was throwing like the fake punch to where
Hmm.
Triple H Triple H was remember it was the actual video where Triple H was like he was like hey you know he was telling the guy that his thing was hanging out through his shorts or whatever, and that video right there that video right there actually showed where Triple H actually holds the head, but when he punches, he kind of punches like in front of the face or whatever, but he stumps the
Hmm.
ground at the same time.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what they do. That's what they do.
me
They
say
kind of they will hold your head and be like, but they will stump
yeah,
the
but
ground with it too to give it more impactful. But they not really punching you hard as they could. You know.
right, and just like the same thing with when people get stumped out in the corner, you'll see the person in the corner jumping up and jumping down or whatever, like laying there in the corner. Like for instance, like one of the greatest sellers WWE, well, two of the greatest sellers
Yeah,
WWE has
Shawn
right now.
Michaels,
Yeah, him, but right, but
Shawn Michaels, and it was Ricochet. Ricochet was a
but no, the top guy right now that sells more than anybody is freaking Austin Theory. That man
well,
said
no,
that
because
man
well, yeah, 'cause I would give it to Austin Theory. 'Cause I'm finna say,
because
because then Carmelo is a good seller too.
oh yeah, Carmelo is the next good one. I'm not sure. What about Montez? Is he a good one?
Not on the level of Austin Theory and
Ye-
Carmelo, but
Carmelo,
he sells, but he don't sell like that. Like that Carmelo, Austin Theory, uh Io Sky. She's another one who will sell real good. And
gotcha.
Ricochet, they was like the top sellers of WWE because they would sell the hell out of your moves. Io Sky, the only reason why Io's in there because she would sell your move, and she even did a sale to pay homage to Shawn Michaels. She even did Shawn Michaels' famous standing on your head sale.
Oh well. Say beer to answer your question, sir. I'm actually 28. Um. So yeah. So yeah. I'm
He's
actually
still a baby. He's 28 years old, still a
shoot.
baby.
Well, shoot. Jeffrey ain't that far behind me. Jeffrey's I think Jeffrey is 20. No, no. Jeffrey is 29 or 30.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
what? You wait. You're 32, a little bit, man, right?
No, I said 10 years ago would be I was 24. I'm 34.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Okay. Dang. I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon, man.
No, hey, don't rush it. Don't rush it. But I guess that is it for our wrestling news video.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Um. Well, get ready for
You're 44, Shabir. Yeah, you up there then. You older than me.
you about Sheamus age. Which I didn't even know Sheamus. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Sheamus is like 46.
Yeah, he's about same as is up there. Like he's like him and because he it wasn't that long after John Cena that I think Sheamus came into wrestling about 2007,
No, he
2008.
when he the I know when he came to FCW, which was the original thing before NXT. He came there into he came to ECW in 2010. I remember because I
Yeah,
was
okay.
actually yeah, I was actually watching it. I was actually watching it when I was watching it when he debuted it on ECW. But when he was in FCW, he was called Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, and he used to wear like this black this little black thing across your shoulder with a cross on it, and
Hmm. Yeah, I was just coming into it, Sabir. Like the Monday
Mhm.
Night Wars, that's basically what got me into wrestling was the Monday Night Wars because I
It's
was
coming out
old
of my
enough to
pocket.
catch. ma- Uh, 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 I want to say a little bit, the majority of it. I didn't get. I might not call it like at the very beginning of it, but I caught enough of it to know what was going on. That that he was competing against WCW, and then they eventually beat WCW, brought WCW, and then like everybody from WCW was basically coming over. Like with Chris, I remember when Chris Jericho debuted. I remember when Goldberg debuted. Like it was all like I remember everybody. I remember everybody. Booker T. Like everybody came except for Sting, and that was like the one. That was like the one person who didn't touch WWE for years, like decades.
Yeah, until 2014. That's when he ended
Right.
up showing. He ended up showing up. That time on Survivor Series.
And I still think that was a wasted opportunity to have him go up. They tell him something, and like I don't know who said that Sting versus Triple H was the right thing to go. I'm like, no, nobody wanted to see Sting versus Triple H. We always wanted to see Sting versus the Undertaker. Why didn't
Right,
we?
and we,
Why we didn't get that
we
was is beyond me. But
and we've never gotten it at all. Like no
we
matter,
never
no
got
matter.
Sting versus Undertaker.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, I was like, why? I was like, why we never got? I mean, why we never got the two?
I don't know. And that bugs me to this day that we never got to see Sting versus the Undertaker. We
Yeah,
never
yeah,
got to
it
see them two. Those were the two icons that we needed to see happen at WrestleMania. Instead of getting
that
Triple H versus Sting at WrestleMania, we should have had Taker versus Sting at WrestleMania. Especially with Undertaker's streak still being intact, I think we should have got that.
Vince McMahon don't know. Vince McMahon only wants what he wants. I mean, he
Yeah,
doesn't really.
Vince probably didn't want it. Vince didn't want it. But I swear that would have been the best match to put on because we finally would have got to see who's better, Undertaker or Sting. Two
Yeah,
icons for different promotions come together to finally settle the fan debate. Just like I think, just like how we always wonder who was better, Cena or The Rock. We finally got to see them clash. I wanted to see Sting and Undertaker clash.
right. And I feel like that would have definitely that would have definitely definitely wanted people to be high highly interested into it, and so they pretty much just did like Vince didn't do it. I mean I don't know what was wrong with Vince, man. He thinks some stuff will work, just like when he buried Karrion Cross. He thought that weird whatever demolition
Oh
thing
my
that
god, that yep.
that
Why would you saw what was working for Karrion Cross in NXT? You saw what was working for him, and you
yeah,
didn't bring
man.
that over to the main roster. You didn't bring what worked for him in NXT to the main roster. No, you had to put your own little spin on it, and it totally destroyed Karrion Cross. Triple H has such a hard time right now trying to get Karrion Cross out of that vortex of obscurity that Vince McMahon put Karrion Cross in. Like he's trying his hardest to get Karrion Cross over.
But I don't know, man. It's
Yeah,
like
oh yeah, for sure. Vince burying Karrion Cross was brutal. That was brutal. Like I swear, I felt like Vince had a grudge against Triple H because he did not like that Triple H was getting people over in NXT. He didn't like that nobody was using his formula to get people over. Everybody got over what Triple H was doing. He did not like it. So when you came to the main roster, he was purposely killing you just to prove a point to Triple H.
right,
That's
yeah,
why
man.
people like Johnny Gargano and them didn't want to come to the main roster. You had people literally saying they did not want, they wanted to stay in NXT and did not want to move up to the main roster. And when you got called up to the main roster, people felt like that was a bad thing, not a good thing. People
You want me
felt
to
that was
tell
a bad thing to get called to the main roster with Vince McMahon in control.
you want me to tell you who was one of the smartest people to get the get the mess to get the heck on away from it?
Who?
Adam Cole.
Well, yeah, under Vince McMahon,
Ah,
I think Adam Cole will do well now under Triple H. I think he will do pretty well under Triple H.
all right. Yes.
Yeah,
But I'm
but
glad.
that's all
I'm
we got, guys. That's all we got. Um, we will be back Tuesday
Tuesday. Tuesday
for
night.
the Monday Night Raw review. Um, again, if we do a video Thursday, we probably would do a video Thursday. Usually Thursdays are either our prediction videos or a random topic video like we did today. I don't know if depending on it's always gonna be something. It's wrestling, so we probably will have something to talk about.
Yeah, Thursday. We can
We probably
definitely
we probably have
we
something between what well yeah, because then we got NXT with Julia and Chelsea Green, so it's gonna be by the time we get to Thursday, it's gonna be something for us to talk about. So we
I,
most likely gonna do a video Thursday, and
I
then
wonder
as
if we, I
usual,
want I wonder if we can I wonder if we can do NXT on Wednesday. I wonder what some people want to see that.
I
Say
mean
beer since you're the
we
since you're
definitely could.
since, since you're the only one that's pretty much watching. um yeah, Adam Cole is wasted, man. Like, I do not know what done happened to that man.
But
But
he's still injured, right? Or is he back from being injured? Because I
no, he's
remember
the he,
when MJL came back, didn't he attack Adam Cole? And
yeah,
when Adam Cole was still injured,
yeah,
and he's still recovering from injury.
yeah. Adam Cole actually injured himself because he was running down the ring when him and MJF were tag team champions, and
Yeah, I remember that.
that
I
little
remember he
yeah,
injured himself like that. And him and Britt Baker are not together anymore, right?
nope, not at all.
Yeah, and that was one of his main reasons from going there.
Yeah, one of the main reasons, and I think the reason why we haven't seen Samantha Irvin, I think she has been her and Ricochet has been
You are
being able to
supposed to be
have
doing shows for every event. Stop slacking, Chris.
I mean,
No,
man,
yeah,
I mean,
the thing is, we all have work lives too. When I promise you this, Sabir, when this blows up to where this is like our full time job, you're definitely gonna see us on here for every single wrestling event. You're
oh
definitely
yeah,
gonna see us on
for
here.
sure.
You're definitely gonna see us on
But but yeah, if we, but we'll
there.
probably
I mean,
do
we're about overdue for an NXT video, so we probably do one.
yeah,
Get
it
on
ain't
here.
gonna be too it ain't gonna be too
We'll
bad.
see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Yep,
see. But we're definitely gonna be here Tuesday, Thursday. We'll see about Wednesday doing a NXT. But we'll definitely be
right.
here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for the SmackDown review, and again Sunday as usual. That's how
Yeah,
But like I said, if we got time, yeah, we definitely jump on Wednesday and do NXT. Because like I said, we definitely are overdue. And this might be a good way to do it since we got the debut in Julia this coming Tuesday. So might be a
yep,
good reason to drop an NXT video.
yeah. Plus, it's the WWE week, so all three shows are all in one show. So I
Yeah,
think,
and yeah, these like the season premieres. I don't understand why it's a season premiere for Monday Night Raw, but apparently it's going to be the season premiere for both Raw and SmackDown this coming week. So I don't understand that. And then they're going
yeah,
to do another season premiere when they go to Netflix. It's like that's crazy. But anywho, I mean, give it your shot. You want to give Britt Breaker a call? Give it a shot, man. You never know,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
but
True.
but yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Shouts out to the people who couldn't be here to Shay, Hector, Jeff Wrestling, Jeff Wrestling 23. Go to his
Yeah,
channel. When you say, well, you don't have a challenge, you shouldn't have time to do live. You should have time to do lives. Hey, Hector, he calling you out, man.
Oh
He
man,
calling you out, Hector.
I'm gonna hit out Hector and let him know. Actually, Saber, it's funny, man.
Oh man, you watching this, Hector? He is calling you out.
I
Anywho,
we'll just let him know in the buzz app.
yeah. uh, as always, thank you, Sabir, for being here. You're a wonderful
Oh
fan.
yeah, for sure,
We
man.
love you, man. You keep us on the toes. You be bringing up good points, and we would love to have you one day on the show. Um, but like I said, we're gonna get out of here, and we will see you guys Tuesday for the Monday Night Raw review, and we'll go from there. Until then, hopefully, if I'll tell you this, if something really big happen, we'll do like a murder sheet, get on here and do a live about it. But anywho, till then, you gotta leave that bun to be. Oh my god. Till then, see you guys. Love you. And see you in the next line. Peace.
All right, you
Oh,
guys.
forgot. Before we go, I almost forgot. Get
Go
over
ahead.
there and subscribe to the Wrestling Pit Podcast, baby.
Oh
If you
yeah,
already
for
haven't,
sure.
subscribe to that channel. And subscribe to Chris Wrestling Views. All help that man. That man's almost to his first plaque. And as always, subscribe to the Little Bit Man Gaming. And yeah, but first and foremost, do the Wrestling Pit podcast. Do it now. Anywho, now with that, goodbye, peace, love. Have a great the rest of your Sunday night. Hopefully, football was good for some people. Peace.